Welcome as you join us. This week's video is F1 Manager 24. I'm going to be playing on my son's save. And I'm just going to show you how I set up the car during qualifying. Just it can be quite hard and there's no in-game instructions on how to do it. I had to YouTube it myself, so just a nice short one this week. If you are enjoying the videos, don't forget to drop a follow, subscribe, and even a like. So we'll dive in. So the first thing you want to do is set the cars up to complete as many laps as possible. So we'll go for 30. You want to conserve the fuel usage and conserve the pace mode, because it will not put as much strain on the engines and all the components. Let's dive in. Manage the session. Confirm. So it's car setup, that's what we're looking at. So as you can see, we don't know what the car setup needs to be, so the first thing you should do is send the cars out to complete 5 laps. Yeah, that's my son's car. Do you like the design? Lovely. Speed time up. Let them complete the 5 laps. Once they complete the 5 laps, you can pause the game, or it should automatically slow down. And then you want to bring it in and see what you need to play around with. I'm not with my son today because he's at school right now. And when he gets in, I'm going to be at work. So unfortunately, this week, no gaming with my son. Not either of them. Right, there we go. So you want to call the car in, confirm. Just keep an eye on the second car as well. There you go, both done. Call the car in, confirm, reconfigure. So as you can see, this is now the blue box, so the oversteer needs to be in the blue box. You need to try and get the corner in that blue box, and the straights needs to be there. Brake stability and traction's more or less there. So you just have a play around with the sliders. As you can see, that moves the sliders a little bit, and the bottom one moves it a lot. As you go down, you will see what everything, so front angle and rear wing, you're controlling straights. Anti-roll bar distribution, you lose your control on the straights, but you still got these 4. And then toe out, it's just braking stability and cornering. And this is how I set the cars up for the race. So all the sliders are in the blue box, so we'll confirm that. Once that car is reconfigured, we'll send them up to complete another 5 laps. Again, similar. So move that one first because it moves the most. We'll try and get everything back in. Right, that's all we need to play with in that one. Everything's in the blue box. Confirm. Quick one, send out. He'll do his 5 laps. I can normally get the car set up in the first practice. Sometimes it goes over the second practice, but more or less 9 times out of 10 it tends to be the first practice, and then I can simulate the other 2 practices. Welcome back. That was only a few seconds for you. Oh, here we go. This is where it gets challenging. Right. What do we need? Cornering's a little bit out, and so is traction. Now cornering, I'll just mess around with these. That's going to take that out. Right. It's just all about having a little play, see what you can achieve. Right, I've skipped past the qualifying. And what you're looking at here is car 2 got first, car 1 got 9th. And the reason why I skipped past the qualifying is because you just leave it all automated. Let the AI deal with it. You just send the cars out for however many laps you want. Here we're looking at playing around with the strategies to see what is the best times we're looking at getting, and your estimated race times up there. Just have a play around with them, see what you can do as well. And yeah, we'll jump into the race. And it's all about the strategies and trying to get the jump on your opponents. And just playing it out. It'll all be in the pit stops. And like I say, the car setup will give you the good results. As long as you also pit at the right times. Right, I'll see you in the race.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Just speed the race up, and if anything happens, the pause button is your very best friend. So it seems like setting up the car has paid off. The drivers are up to 2nd and 3rd so far.
Deployment out of 10 goes terrible.
Speed it up. The game will pause itself when it's ready to bring you in for a pit stop. Oh, look at all them mechanical faults. Wow. There you go. Game paused itself. Open up pit options. Select the tyre that you're going onto. For me, it's medium. This lap, pit. Speed it up. Let go. Game paused itself again. To pull in the second car for its pit stop. The only time it won't do that is if you change your tactics manually. So if you get a full safety car and then you bring the car in to get the jump on all the other teams. So yeah, pretty uneventful race this one. And there we go, good car setup, good tactics during the race, even though it was a boring race. Well, not boring, but not much happening. I've managed to finish 3rd and 4th.
Oh, that's a wonderful scene. The team getting their first chance to congratulate their driver on a job well done. Well, Karoon, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
And that then marks the end of events here at Zandvoort.
We now look ahead to the next round.